Log recording, 9:25 in the morning, the 18th of November 2023. The Weaver John C. Roseman, California. What's going on, guys? Okay, so I'll let her over to Christina Mapore. We'll find a way to get this thing linked and then send something over to CNN. Just hopefully she'll be able to get the link, and then maybe someone else would probably lose the damn thing in the first place. But everything else happening these days, jeez. I don't know, and I get sick and tired, and sometimes I get little stressed out when I'm seeing independents making up their own decisions about everyone else losing their freaking minds, and they think they're the sane persons. I don't think we ever understand what sanity was like, or know what it was like. I don't know. I've lost that. I've lost track of that for a long while. And here's the thing: I look at reality right now as it is. Reality for me is going over to a college, finishing up for another semester, taking a winter break, coming back in January, and struggle like crazy. Take about 3 months off, then go back in for fall. Eventually, keep going until I graduate. But then after that, who knows? Maybe by then I'll find something else to make a calling of. Not for right now, just for right now. I'm just struggling. I'm trying to understand humanity. I'm trying to understand what the hell we've been going through. I'm trying to understand our history. Why we are the way we are. And you know what? If we actually had any advanced aliens out there, or actually advanced civilizations out there, screw the term alien at this point. We're all aliens to ourselves. But advanced civilizations out there, advanced beings looking at us, I don't know whether or not they want to drop kick us into the next black hole or try to help salvage us or just leave us alone and let us drop kick ourselves into a black hole. Hell, we can get CERN Laboratory to make another black hole if they wanted to and just suck us in there. Make it big enough for the Earth to go implode upon itself. And keep the experiment going by imploding the rest of the solar system. Mankind would be sucked into a gravitational vortex, squished beyond all recognition. Terrifying, isn't it? Is that more terrifying than what we're doing to ourselves right now? Is it more terrifying that we are the scariest people in the universe? We'll look in the mirror and we're looking at our own worst enemy, ourselves. But where's the point? And quite frankly, I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen next week. I don't know what's going to happen in the next few minutes. I don't know. But I have to live life in itself. I have to live life every single second, every single moment. I have to be I got to be. And what that is, beats the hell out of me. Except I know that I still have a COVID haircut that I still got to get rid of. This knot that I've never been able to get rid of at all. It just solidified throughout the years. So I probably need to get my head shaved. Other than that, it's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday, and then projects. Next week is essays and final. And after that, it's over. I've been struggling like crazy trying to get through this math thing. And I didn't realize I was struggling to get through the English thing as well. Critical thinking in English literature, or just literature, period. Or math for liberal arts. That's math. For me, math was always calculations of sorts. You get into just basic math, and then you get into the higher mathematics, the geometry, the physics, the trig, physics itself, the higher levels. So I kept asking myself, is all the stuff I'm learning right now going to help me out there? Or with my basic math these days of trying to keep a roof going over the head, bills being paid so I can keep the lights on, food coming into the house, and maybe some transportation ducats traveling to and from places, or let alone replacement items that are going to be needed. You're living on a fixed income. You gotta struggle. Higher math for the higher academias out there who want to become one of the people on the ladder. And me, I'm just on the bottom level saying, yeah, but where's the support? They take care of math at the lower level, but just they don't look at it. They just do it automatically. They were taught, so they do it. But they don't bother to understand or look at it. Understand the reasons why. Try to explain that to the academias who suffer, go through it, especially the ones who are into math like crazy. Well, I know math. Why can't you get this thing? Math is everywhere. Yeah, math is everywhere, especially when you look at your pocketbook and you think math is there, all right? Math is there when you're dealing with how much money you got to spend for this or for that. Math is there in the sciences that the scientists are trying to figure things out to make our lives either complicated or even worse. Understandable. Do we know math when it comes down for trying to calculate climate change to a point? Does a simple farmer use mathematical applications when it comes down for taking care of food? I know engineers do when they're coming into, for building stuff. Designs, we got to understand trig, geometry, maybe physics a bit, so they can design and understand weight factors. What's going to be stable enough, what's not going to be stable enough. Then we're dealing with weather. Is it stable enough or is it not stable enough? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I look outside, the clouds are coming in and out and trying to cover up a few things here and there. Some people say, well, it's fractal math. Well, is it fractal math? To a common lay person who has been barely through the educational processes we have before to get into the collegiate world, do they understand what's going on mathematically? Unless they've got a head for it. But what happens if they don't have a head for it? What happens if they had a head for cooking? They know by taste. They know by measurement how things are supposed to be, by temperature, by ingredients. Certain factors in that one. There's no mathematics in that one trying to calculate how to fry an egg or sausage. But when it comes down for other things, possibly, I need to show, I need to explain how I see things, how I view things, my own perspective. So maybe some people can understand. What am I trying to educate them with? I don't know. Something that tells them that it's a lot more to what they see and observe. But I'm not an academia. I haven't traversed a higher ladder to get the coveted BA, MA, or the PhD, or if there's anything else beyond a PhD. By then, we think we know everything. Do we? I sure as hell don't. I don't know everything. I just deal with what we got. That's all I deal with. So how am I supposed to deal with everything? I don't know. People looking at me and thinking, what are you talking about? Maybe I'm trying to understand things happening right now. Maybe I'm trying to understand things in a different perspective that I should have a long time ago. Maybe I'm having a hard time with that. It's kind of hard to dig out of your own viewpoint and try to see someone else's because everyone else is going to be tearing their ass apart left and right. I mean, crap, I've been doing that to myself for a long time. I kept telling myself, In simplicity, there's complexity. And complexity, there's simplicity. And every time I keep telling my damn thing, I keep asking myself, what the hell does that mean in the first place? Until I get some time perspective, that I can understand that crap. And then after I get it, I'm like, holy shit, why wasn't that so damn simple for me? Well, then how do you explain it to people? Because they didn't understand, it didn't have context, perspective, and it didn't walk the path I did to figure the shit out in the first place. Yeah, here comes the language. Yeah, here comes the language that scared the living crap out of the zeros and ones at this point over here. I am dependent upon math for everything. I'm dependent upon electrical gadgets and the math that made these things one way or another, or power these things in order for it to work. Chemical compositions concerning about how to formulate this. And now I got to do presentations in a couple of days and hope to God I'm able to talk to the professor about it, and hopefully he'll understand. Because sometimes I'm looking at things in a different light that I don't even understand. People want. I keep asking myself, what the hell do I want? I keep asking myself in this particular essay. You know, I did some kind of a rambling, sent it over to Casino Mapor and CNN. I was trying to ask and question myself regarding life, universe, and definitely not the answer of 42. No, just basically media. She was asking a question about whether or not if I was afraid. What am I afraid of? I'm afraid of social media. I'm afraid of independent media. Because everyone else has their own damn viewpoints, and it's like either you buy this stuff or not. You gotta listen to us or not. If we had controlled media, would that have been working? Yeah, but when we had listened to someone else's controlled media and not knowing what the hell's going on beyond that. Was it for the good of our country? Was it good for ourselves? Or was it good for some other asshole who wanted to bend people to his will? We're dealing with that on a constant basis, aren't we? We have corporate media not being trusted, so we have the independents saying, well, trust us, we know, because we're saying our own viewpoints of what we're seeing. Did you see it firsthand? No, but we're seeing this over here, and yeah, I'm like, give me a frickin' break. You're responding to someone else's bullshit at this point. Who's responding to something else over there is driving the other people crazy. Case for example, which I've done a video about this one here, I think. Try this one, okay? Christmas ornaments. It seems one particular group, shall we call it the Fox, was going ape over this damn stuff. And then CNN picks up on it and laughs about it and just blows it off. So is MSNBC guys. But here's the other thing. We've got the independents going crazy over it, and now they got to make it into a bigger deal than it already is. Just because of new Christmas ornaments coming over here, it pisses people off. They say, well, look at the gay nutcrackers. Look at the black man in a wheelchair dressed up as a Santa Claus. Ew. Give me a fucking break on this shit. Well, I went into Target, okay? I did a ranting and raving about Target and what they're doing. Not the company itself, but what the website was trying to allow us to do. If I wanted to get Christmas ornaments, let's say the white guy and the black guy dressed up both in Santa Claus uniform in the same wheelchair, but they got two different color presents. But they're both the same price. They're like $4 a piece, roughly. Without tax and delivery, if any. Oh, the phone on that one. Now, basically, figure about $10 or less than that, or maybe 12, depending on the delivery charges and the tax and stuff. And then have the website saying you can't get them. Not because you have any racial profiling going on at this point over here, or any kind of hatred for the other guys. No, 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 no. This is policy here. You must buy more stuff to come up to a certain amount, so make it enough for us to sell it to you. You want to hear the weirdest damn thing? Mm. $12. I got this for Amazon. These are the command stick-on things. Okay, a lot of instructions for this stuff. Here's the bag that I haven't opened up yet. Try this one. A few bucks. Amazon was willing to put this into a bulkier order because I ordered a few other stuff. But I could have ordered this and had it put into my mailbox if necessary. It's a small item. Another item for you. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Wait for it. Wait for it. You there? You there? A little bit more than that. Roughly around the same price range. Another flash drive, 256 megs. Maybe one of the cheapest damn things, but these things are still working. So it's basically this particular item I just purchased from Amazon.com. Part of a bigger, bulkier package I was getting with some other groceries. But this would have been put into a smaller envelope and delivered. Hidden underneath under my, hidden somewhere I can get to it or feel it. Or just maybe put it into my mailbox without me knowing it. Have this mailed by USPS. A needed item that I need for my own storage needs. A small item. And yet, Target would say, buy more. There's a $35 limit. You must buy stuff up to that limit. And then buy more stuff beyond the limit. Really? That's how it works? I'm going to have to spend the money on this damn shit? More of it? Yeah. But you don't carry this stuff. I don't carry, buy more. You can't have these two wheelchair things over here unless you buy more up to the limit. And then buy more up beyond that limit. I said to hell with the damn thing. I would have purchased the two ornaments. That's all they are, is ornaments. I don't know what the hell I'm going to put the damn things at if I got them. Are they hanging from a tree or are they just basically there? I got to get infested with the damn bugs, that's for damn sure. Here's the other thing. I tried to get me in a pair of sweatpants I hadn't tried in their company, but from a manufacturer I know of. Fruit of the Loom. No. Hanes are alright. Hanes I can deal with. So besides that, I'm still $7 short. I have to tear myself apart over the huge inventory that they got to meet up with the $7. I thought of Christmas fruitcake. They don't even do the food. So what good are they? I canceled out the entire order. I wanted to get the two items because of experiment and also because of curiosity. Then I kept thinking about my own damn bank account, thinking, is this actually worth it to do this? I'll save the $35. I'll use the $35 for grocery run. Because I need the groceries more than I need two pieces of more ornament that probably could not be suitable. I'm saying suitable because I need to clear off room for these things on a limited area where I've got Christmas decorations on. And just, I don't know. Would I need them? Do I want them? How would I store them? Sometimes I have to keep asking myself on this. What's needed? What's not needed? Where's reality? Where's not reality? And what's necessary right now compared to what's not necessary right now? The questions I keep asking myself. Do I have the absolute answers for these things? Nope. That's why I keep questioning. Does it make me an absolute guru? Nope. I'm still questioning. Sometimes people don't like it. They want you to have a specific answer. It just makes them feel happy and whatever. I'm like, okay, one more time. 3 times? Does that insult people? I hope so. So, for today, I deal with what I got. I like it. Meanwhile, we deal. And if people don't like the dealing,